That Moody girl music.
What's up, y'all? It's the Moody Girl, aka, and I am gonna answer all your questions tonight. So, as y'all know, I did an anonymous link, so I actually don't know where any of these questions came from. But I did have a friend look through them and then put them together so that I could finally read them. So let's go through them. Okay, we have our first question. How do you stay creative in a world that requires conformity? Oh my gosh. You have to constantly work on yourself, I think, because the world is going to always tell you who you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to do, what you're supposed to have, what you're supposed to think, who you're supposed to be around, who your people are supposed to be. And so the more I work on myself, the more I can kind of get rid of that, like, just get rid of that pressure to be who people expect you to be. Like, especially in the vessel that God gave me, people expect certain things from me. They expect me to talk a certain way, think a certain way, walk a certain way, vote a certain way, just like love a certain way, all types of things. So I think how I stay creative is just like, staying read up, staying prayed up, making sure that the people around me are in alignment with like my creed and my goals and stuff. And yeah, a moment for the dress.
Wow!
Short and backless, backless, backless. Okay, so yeah, that's how I stay creative. What else do I want? Do I miss anything? I think that's it. All right, let's move on. Next, how old were you when you first fell in love? Oh my gosh. I was 5, and there was this little white boy in my class who broke my heart. His name was Lawton. I think that's the first time I fell in love, I think. Which is so funny because my dad's name is Lawton, but anyway, that's another thing. Alrighty, let's move on. But for real, the first time I fell in love, yeah, I would say the first time. Or maybe it was Peter Pan. I had the biggest crush on Peter Pan when I was a kid. I was like, Wendy, count your days. Okay, let's move on. How do you deal with groupies? I don't think I have groupies yet. But there are people who they do overstep boundaries a bit too much. And so I just be like, yo, chill. I think that's it. Most people are like, they're good. You don't have to usually tell people, like, chill. Are you looking for background dancers? I'm always looking for new collaborators. Yeah, let me know if you are a dancer. Send me your reel or send me videos of you like in the club getting down. I don't care how advanced you are in your technique. If you don't know how to look like you're having fun on stage, I'm probably not going to book you long term, because I do like connection. That's a really big part of my work, and if you don't know how to just like be free and like get out of your head and into your body, we're probably not gonna work together. But yeah, I'm someone who's like, yeah, if you have a little bit technique, that's always helpful. But my first priority is like, do you know how to have fun? Do you know how to get in the club, freestyle, like at any moment, anytime? Can I put you on the spot and you're ready to go? Like, I like to work with other stars. And you don't need to be an artist to be a star. I think you can be a star as a dancer. So I like working with stars. So yeah, always looking for background dancers. That's a good one. Okay. What is your favorite venue to perform in? Oh, this is a good one. Okay, so here's the deal. My first instinct is $3 bill, right? Because I love the OTA ball. If you haven't been, what are you doing? Go to the OTA ball at $3 bill. That's one of my favorite I think brands to perform for, and so because of that, I love $3 Bill. And then some of y'all know I'm in a dance company called the Dance Cartel, and we had our 10-year anniversary show there. So that venue is like really special to me because it's open to all. You know, I've done hip hop shows there, like super hip hop shows. I've done like queer shows there. So I really like that venue in the city. But Madison Square Garden, they have the best green room. So that's why I liked performing at Madison Square Garden, because their green room was the nicest. Yeah. Okay, these are good, y'all. I appreciate it. Can you sing opera? Technically, yes, but I would say I can sing classical music. My vocal teacher, Cassandra Douglas, hey, hit her up if you need lessons. She's my vocal teacher. She is an amazing opera singer. She just self-produced her own show, sold I think over 150 tickets for her last show, Rita. She was so good. So she's a Black Jamaican opera singer, and I'm so proud to say that she's my voice teacher. So yeah, I do sing classical music with her. That's what we work on. And but we ain't really sing like like opera, but I could technically sing opera. I could technically get away with it, but would I call myself an opera singer? No. Okay, let's move on. These are good. I thought y'all were gonna be crazy. Okay. How was your session with Uno? I hear he's kind of a jerk. Uno, did you write this? Okay, first of all, I don't think Uno's a jerk. I just think he's honest, and sometimes that can be abrasive to people. So, no, I don't think he's a jerk personally, but also, you know, I ain't seen that side yet. So, no, I don't think he's a jerk. How was my session with him, though? It was great. It went really well. He can like read music and like actually knows music. Not a lot of engineers know music because the rap game is so strong that a lot of engineers can make a decent living without having to learn how to read music and stuff like that. So it's very important to me to have an engineer who knows music, because as a singer I like to harmonize and, you know, stuff like, it's just different making music when you're a singer. So I really appreciated that. And he does need to DM me back though, so we could book our next session, okay? But no, I don't think he's a jerk. Okay, let's move on. What should I wear for my date today? Need recommendations. Okay, so here's the deal. Just do the heels. I mean, unless you're a dude. Well, dudes wear heels too, but I say just do the heels. Like, do the heels, look good, it makes you look taller, you look more confident, you feel more confident. Whatever it is, just choose the heels. And if you're taking the train, like, keep some Crocs in your bag or whatever. But that's your date probably already passed, but yeah. Sorry, girl. Okay, let's look at these next one. Do you like older white guys? Oh my gosh. So, I have a partner. That's my man. So technically, no. But if I was single, like, I'm not, you know, prejudiced. You know, I love is love, but I'm with my forever person, so sorry. So technically, no. Okay, let's move on. Have you ever on someone's face while I tell you how pretty you are? Okay, I'm gonna bleep that out, but yeah. Your body is insane. I would change my life for you. Okay, that's not a question. But if you have questions about like health and fitness, I love to answer them. I love to talk about fasting, about eating whole foods, and like just how to eat to gain muscle and lose fat. If you ever have questions, let me know, y'all. Do a little video. But it took me forever to figure out my eating, but once I did, the fat just kind of like dripped off. And then I also fast every now and then because I have like, I have some like mental things and I don't like to take medication. So fasting, it just helps with like, mood swings and stuff that I have as a moody girl. So fasting helps me with like concentrating. Fasting helps with a lot of other things too. Cancer cells, damaged mitochondria, depression, acne. But I use fasting for like a variety of things. So yeah, thank you. Why can't I comment on your story and post anymore? Okay, so there's a lot of personal things going on right now. My grandma has stage 4 ovarian cancer, and a lot of y'all like to DM me, and it gets really overwhelming after a while. Like sometimes like I end up like in my DMs, excuse me, for like 20-30 minutes answering you guys, so that it just became a boundary now. And I'd rather y'all just comment on my posts and stuff there and help me with my engagement versus like hiding in my DMs and me messaging you all the time, because that's just, it's a boundary I just have to set with y'all. So that's why y'all can't access me in that way. Sorry. Okay. Your smile lights up my day. It's like sunshine on a rainy day. Thanks. That's really sweet. I love y'all. Y'all are super sweet to me. You know, I really appreciate it. I don't have, a lot of fans, but the fans I do have, like, y'all are just really there for me. I love y'all so much. And I haven't even met a lot of y'all, and I just feel like I know y'all so well. So I appreciate it. Okay. Do you enjoy cuddling? Girl. She be doing yoga. Okay. Do you enjoy cuddling? Is water wet? Like, are you kidding me? That's one of my love languages. So you know how the love languages are. Words of affirmation, physical touch, quality time, acts of service, and gifts. And my top 2 are words of affirmation and quality time. And then I think the third is physical touch. I love just like, when people put their head on my shoulder, like, when they're like resting. I love hugs, kisses, hand holding. Yeah, I love all that stuff. So of course I love cuddling. Who doesn't like cuddling? My goodness. Well, yeah, there are some people. Anyway, so yeah. What do you look for in a guy? I look for my man. But if I was single, something that I would look for in a guy is ambition. You want to get down, baby girl? Something that I look for in a guy is ambition. Actually, I'm just going to describe my man because he's really, emotional intelligence. And I'm not talking about like the ability to regulate others. I'm talking about the ability to recognize oneself and regulate oneself. So that emotional intelligence, high emotional intelligence, great communication skills, ambition. You need to have some type of athleticism. I like guys with like nice back muscles, nice legs. I don't like guys who skip leg day because I'm like, you look like you're just gonna topple over, in my opinion. So yeah, I like a guy who works out his legs. He has nice back muscles. That's like a thing of mine. What else? And I actually don't like too tall. Like too tall, I'm like, oh my god, I gotta look up. Like it's not proportional. If you know what I mean. Yeah. Is that it? Okay, those are all the questions, you guys. Thank you so much for participating. I love y'all. And look out for new music soon. Mwah.
It's that Moody girl music.